So you've just done your tutorial, you got back to your update. First thing, obviously, is you go. I believe I don't know if you've got a quest to start off with after you've done the Vorst extra stuff, because I count that as the tutorial. I think it just kind of drops you in like, yeah, there you go. What I would do is work my way down to the Venus junction, and then oh, was that the color part? Yeah, I'm not even paying attention to what these are. To the two, was that 2 4 in a row? Nice. Once we've done this, I'll have a look at the star chart and see where we are. I'll take the cyst off Fult's neck as well. And how sentient mask, nice. Oh yes, that's an important thing because you get given a sentient mask pretty early on. I may have done the junction actually, thinking about it. You get your sentient mask, then you put. You get the sentient mask here. You get the sentient. You get the. I'm doing pro here. You can tell I'm a pro YouTuber, gone streamer. Honest, I'm not that pro. Right. So finished here. Go into navigation. So yeah, I've already unlocked Venus and I've unlocked Mercury. I've done quite a bit. So you do Venus and you get your credit reward, your Furious Blueprint, Northwind, which is a nice mod, Stormbringer, Taxon. That's the important part. For someone starting out, the Taxon is the most important part of it, because you want that sentient as soon as possible. Sentient, it's not sentient, it's sentinel. So I've already got my sentinel equipped, I believe. Yeah. So I'm going to go take the cyst off. Spoilers for people who don't know the stuff about the cysts, but most people do now. I mean, this is a fairly new account and it's got a fully grown cyst thanks to Nidus. Right. So, yes. Once you've got that blueprint, you will go into Foundry here and then build what needs building. So, I need a neural sensor for my former. Formers are something you want to look into building as well. If you don't have any blueprints, don't worry about it. You'll get them later on. I will cover that at some point with my basically a walkthrough that I'm doing. So one important thing is to always look through, see what new things you can build. I don't have all the rhino parts. I already own that bit. So I'll build the neuroptics. But I can get my first archwing. So that means I did the Archwing quest. So I'm going to miss a few things out, unfortunately, because I've done that quest line. It's a fairly easy quest line to do. They've changed it to the way it used to be. It used to be you had to do like loads of extractors, and there's a chance to drop any of the parts. But now it's each mission, the first one drops the part for your Archwing. So you get it pretty easily. And I forgot to unmute the in-game music sound, but it's background noise, and I don't know why. I mean, I can't even hear any background noise, so I don't know what's going on. Tell you what, I'll just check. Mixer. The speakers themselves. Right, there we go. I think we're in business. We'll see. So you go, you hit your Venus junction, then you work your way along to your Mercury junction, and you get Once Awake. Now, I believe I still have that quest to do, and Hull of the Kubro. I done part of that, but I can't finish it because to actually build the car you need so much stuff. So you would go to your quests. The Archering I've not finished apparently. So size vigil. I must have done one to wait. It's a pretty simple one. You just run through a few missions. You get Maru. You save Maru in that one. So yes, let's carry on the Archering. Let this load in. However long it takes. One thing I forgot to cover whilst I was on my ship was mods. Like, it kind of covers them at the beginning of the game, but it doesn't give you enough, in my opinion, of a reason why you want to keep remembering how to mod. Because mods are the most important part of the game. They warned they might change it a while ago, but I think they decided not to because it's just such a big change. Why did I turn around? Being a little bit laggy, unfortunately. I don't know why. She'll smooth out. She usually does. Oh, what's going on? It's still not doing the game sound, apparently. Let's. I mean, the noise is coming through Warframe, no problem. Let's just turn it up. I don't know what's going on. Right, if I unmute that.
Anno destroyed all my Fomorians.
There we go. It's working. It's not giving background noise. You just got the in-game sound.
We have a problem. There is something breaking from the void.
Beck, meet Baelor. Your fate, mine.
That accuracy. So yeah, I'll show off my mods after I've completed this quest. Eek.
This ship
So yeah, I think a bit late.
Aborting mission. Get to extraction.
Ooh, can I actually? No.
Sorry, ship integrity will not permit extraction at this time.
But I want to extract. Oh, this no good. Give me excuses. There we go.
Only have one chance. Ordis, deploy Arcwing.
But my calibrations, it's not.
You could easily pick me up there, like.
Do it now.
Okay, deploying Arcwing.
Why did it use his glitch voice for him to just say okay? Doesn't make sense.
Ordis can safely extract there.
You're gonna be able to get there easily. It's like super fast.
Energy net. You're stuck in here until you take
No.
out that Zeppelin.
Super easy. Gets caught by a Zeppelin.
The net is down. Get going. They're trying to trap you in an energy net. Destroy that Zeppelin to take out the net.
My accuracy is pro.
Energy net dissipating. Keep moving.
Operator, the Arcwing is performing beyond expectations. I suppose
Oh,
the
come on.
calibration process was not necessary after all.
Of course not, I'm a pro. I'm not really. One thing that I would recommend in this game is, of course, it's everyone's personal opinion, but for me, I think that the controller is a better way of playing this game, because by that I mean using an actual controller. It's just smoother. You've got both hands next to each other. I mean, technically you can on the keyboard, but all the buttons are just close together. You're not having to keep your hand like hovering over your keyboard and then moving every so often. It's just your hands there and there, and it's just moving your thumbs. It's a lazy way of gaming. Sounds like it's chucking it down. A little bit of rain, but it's not chucking it down. That was weird. And one thing that the game doesn't explain to you is mastery ranks, right? So I'm mastery rank 3. To get your mastery ranks up, in case you don't know, I like saying today. Basically what you do is you level up your items, like your guns, your bows, your, I was going to say like sidearms, but they're guns as well, your warframes, and your archering stuff as well, and your sentinels, your pets, and your amps and your Zors, but they're special things for later on. Sorry, I'll just take a drink. Because my cold hasn't entirely gone yet, like, it's just better to the point I can start making videos again. I'm saying there again. Yeah. So that's the way you get master rank. Farmers reset your weapons, but you can only get mastery rank off them the first time through. So let's say you farmer, like my Vault's level 30 now. Farmer it means I can put a polarity onto it, which means I can put a mod on for half the price. But it's only mods that match its polarity. But leveling it up back to 30 again, because it resets down to 0 when you do that, it won't give you the actual mastery rank affinity that you get originally. One other way of getting affinity is map nodes. Each map node you do, so I haven't done these ones. I think they give you 100. Might give you a bit more. They give you a little bit of affinity anyway, so that's another way of getting affinity. So when you've got spare time and you don't know what to do, just go through the side quests. Just do the mission nodes, unlock them all, make sure they all look like this one, or this one, or like that if it's a boss. They'll have different things, but basically you don't want them blue, flashy, or a padlock. Then you'll get as much XP out of the game as possible through that. One other thing which I highly recommend, and I'm messing up because my control system's different to my Xbox, because my Xbox buttons are broken. So there's an event going on at the moment. That's something that you should always be aware of. If there's an event on, because it's a really good idea to do events, because they give you event-only mods and stuff like that. Like Sacrifice is coming back around again in Plague Star, which is great, because that's one of the best mods in the game, because it lets your Sentinel pick you up. So let's say you're playing solo, and you've got like 5 lives, as per usual. You die 4 times, and you're like, oh, I can't die anymore. Because, I think, well, technically you die 5 times, I think. And then you can't die anymore, otherwise it's mission failed. However, with this, if you've got just Sacrifice by itself, you can basically, as long as your Sentinel survives, because it has to live to be able to revive you, basically double the amount of lives you've got, because it'll pick you up and then blow itself up. So if you're playing solo, it's a really nice mod to have. If you're playing with other people, it's nice if you're away from the group, because then they, even though they're like busy and can't get to you, you can still get yourself back up without having to use a revive, which revives cost you affinity. You lose affinity by reviving, which is an okay thing in a way, because it's the affinity that you've gained in the mission that you lose. And if you lose affinity off like So you de-level a weapon, so you lose your mastery rank affinity. You can get that back, but technically, I don't know if they fixed it, because it was actually, you didn't lose the mastery rank affinity. If you de-leveled from dying, it didn't take away the mastery rank affinity, it just undid the level on the weapon, so you could get double the mastery rank from that level, which is pretty nice. I'm saying that again. I went a bit off topic, I feel like, because we were on about events. Yes, and then there's another mod, which is... can't remember the name of it, I'll have to double check. But basically it means when your Sentinel dies, it brings itself back. And I think you can get up to 5 times it'll bring itself back, so that makes it up to 25 lives if you're playing solo and you're really bad at it, or you're on a mission you shouldn't be, so you're overwhelmed. It gives you a lot more breathing room. I mean, you shouldn't be planning on dying anyway, but it's just a nice backup in case something goes wrong. It's only 1 mod slot on a Sentinel, and Sentinels really... they're nice a little bit more damage, but they're a utility thing, in my opinion. You use them for your loot radar, you use them for breaking open loot crates, you use them to unlock chests if it's a dog or a cat, and you just use it for utility. Or at least that's the way I use them. Don't get me wrong, there can be some really nice Sentinels which are quite powerful, but I just use them as a utility thing, and I think a lot of other people do. They let them do their damage, which isn't much, but still. On my Xbox, I have a Sweeper Riven, so that is the carrier's shotgun. It works on the Sweeper Prime as well. So I was tempted to get a good roll, not a god roll. I'd roll it way too many times to do that, just to make it so it's actually decent. Because that's one other thing. Like, people will use the weapon if it's decent. So yeah. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So this isn't on Xbox yet, or I haven't noticed it on Xbox. If you've done your quests, not like these ones, and you haven't got a quest active, it'll actually tell you to go to the junctions to progress. So I need to kill a guy on Phobos. Is it just the boss on Phobos? Yeah, so if you don't have any quests, like I have the Howl of the Kubra, which I can't complete at the moment, and the other one was Sire's Vigil, that's to do with the Plains of Eidolon. I'm not fussed about that because I haven't unlocked my Tenno form yet. That's what this guide's going to be doing to start off with. We're going to be going for that Tenno form. So we need to be on Iliad. So you do this rush. Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. I was getting my outstring so I can do the rush mission. Then I can go to Iliad. So we'll do this rush mission, and then I'll end the video here. And then tomorrow I will do another video. We'll carry on straight from here. I won't play anymore. This account will be solely for the YouTube. Like, I won't progress anymore, I think it's a better way. I'll still play on the game. I just won't progress through the story or anything, unless I'm making a YouTube video. So the goal of this one
The enemy is trying to escape with supplies. Hurry to the loading
is...
dock and destroy their transports.
Are these fucking... oh, right, the mines. Now, I'm failing here, but you see... because... this mission, you've got a time limit to reach the end of the mission. I'm 6,000 meters away. Whoa. I'm going insanely fast. Can I turn off my insane speed? Gone down the wrong one. Whew.
You're too close. Forget everything but the high credit product and go.
I'm gonna kill myself from like going too fast. I swear I'm not meant to be going this fast though. I feel like it's bugged. I get that you've got like far to go, but
The first transport is
Yeah.
almost loaded.
see, I'm going nowhere near as fast this time. So really, I should be there already, but it was going insanely fast, and I was just crashing into
Don't
everything.
stop now.
I'm halfway there. It's going to be close. Really, I should be shooting these things before I get to them. Stop them from slowing me down.
Almost there.
Load complete? Okay, get out of here.
It's going to be cutting this very close. I'm not going to get all of them, but both of them.
Transport, stop loading. Power engines. They're close. Transport, deploy shield rollers. Protect your cargo. Too slow, Tenno. My transports are getting away.
Don't let that last transport escape.
Smeg.
Transport escaped. I'm getting a bonus for sure. The last transport just left. Those 10 will have
So
to
these
fly
missions
right
are
next.
hard to do because it's a brush.
Praise the void. The prophets
What I'll do
of
is I'm going to clear off like the rest around the map and then leave it Iliad not done for the next video. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.